Hi, my name is Paul Hoover with Artifact Seattle. We have a problem. As I see it, the creative tools I use every day are antiquated. They were designed 10 years ago and nothing's really changed. But unless you haven't noticed, the world has changed. We have crazy things called touchscreens. We have voice input. We have in-air gesture. And the one that I'm most excited about right now is the Leap. So I'm going to walk you through what we call a Wizard of Oz prototype. And this is a prototype. It's not real working code yet. It would be if we could get a Leap device, but we don't have one yet. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice here are these little menus to the left and right. Now these we call self-revealing gestures. Here, if I put my hand in here, you'll notice it shows me that it can recognize my 5 fingers actually, and it tells me what each of my fingers are for. And then I put my hand out, it tells me, oh, you should put your hand back in. Alright, so I do, and you'll notice it can recognize even my thumb down here. The Leap is awesome at that type of interaction. So now I can, and it's prompting me to connect these 2 fingers together. So if I do that, tell me the next thing. Ask me what I'd like to create. If this wasn't the Wizard of Oz prototype, I wouldn't be talking right now. I'd be telling it what to do. If I wait a little longer, it'll teach me about what the system can do. So I want to learn about extrusions. Make a chamfer. So the novice user will just kind of read the menus. The expert user will learn what they're supposed to say and do and just do it. Their muscle memory and their vocal memory will kick in. So now you'll notice my create a chamfer, which is like a beveled edge, went over to my right hand. So if I put my right hand in, it'll say select the edge you want to chamfer. And here you'll notice on the screen maybe that they put a cursor up there. So that cursor is mapped to arm movement. So my whole hand's movement will affect the cursor. And if I pinch my first finger together, I can activate view. I can move it around, see the 3D model, and my first finger is view because you do that all the time in these 3D modeling programs. You want to see the view, move it around. Second finger is select. So I can move my arm and I can touch my second finger to my thumb. When I see what I want to select, there it is, that's the edge. So now I've made a chamfer. Awesome. And now it's saying edit the amount of chamfer. So here I'm going to zoom in by just pinching the model and bringing it towards me with my first finger. And now with my second finger, I'm going to adjust the amount of chamfer. That looks good. I'm sure Marcus would be proud. We're making a projector, Pico projector. You can see over here on the wall. And this is just one part of it. This is just the lens. So I want to see the rest of the projector. And so to do that, I can use voice command to select from a number of different objects. So view projector. And so now I can see the whole object, or all of my parts put together. And so let's see what that looks like. I'll go back to view and let's see. Yeah. So the awesome thing about the Leap is you get a full 6 degrees of freedom just in one hand. So that's translation left and right, forward, back, up, down, and rotation around all those same axes this way. And so that's what Leap is amazing at. And the thing that voice is good at is accessing tons of random information. So I hold down my voice button, view lens. So now I've gone back to view my lens because I want to keep editing that. Create offset. So I'm selecting offset from the origin, that looks about right. create circle. Now I'm going to go up and create my circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. I can manipulate it later. Okay, now I want to get to a front view. So I'm going to hold down this finger. This is like my shift button. And it'll constrain any manipulations that I make. So adjust the view. Now I get a front view. If I want a different direction, I'd get a side view or a top view. And now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That's good. I can see my model a little closer. And I know the radius on this circle is 9.5. So make radius 0.5 millimeters, or 9.5 millimeters, like I said. And so now it's nice and lined up. And I'll extrude current object. And it extrudes it. Let's make sure it extruded the right way. Oh no, it extruded the wrong way, so we'll go in, flip it around. Perfect. Now I'll remove object 1 from lens. Great. So now I've got my extruded object removed from there. Make pattern from object 1. Perfect. I'm going to use this angle to make a pattern. So I'm going to go over and select the pattern I want, or the parameter I want. And now we've duplicated this. Pretty sweet. Let's see what that looks like. Very nice. I hope you found this video educational or inspirational. I'd love to get my hands on a Leap. So Leap guys, give us a call. Signing off from Seattle.